Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquering the Frontier here on the New Frontier map. A bit of an odd start today, as when doing the recording my computer crashed, so I lost the recording. So the following footage is from that point on, and what we had done earlier in the episode was clearing a bit of trees around our new sawmill, as well as selling our small sawmill. And we are picking up where we are about to head out to harvest our fields. Let's go ahead and jump in our combine, get it fired up. And like last time, we are sharing the job. So we are switching halfway through. We'll go ahead and get both fields harvested. And I will see you when we're done. go, that's all the harvesting done. Now our harvester is running out of diesel, but I think we can get it parked up for now. And by the time we need to use it next time, we will have a fuel tank at our farm, as that is something we need to install very soon. But I think Artemus is gonna drop off the rest of the oats, and then he's off picking up a new windrower. Now I think he's gonna take our old one back, get that sold, and we are gonna be windrowing together the straw swaths and make it a quicker job to pick up that way. We are gonna get the combine parked up, and then we are jumping in the fence and get that attached to our forage wagon. And then we just have to wait a minute for Artemus to return. Now we can get to the straw collecting. Now this time around, I think we are gonna be swapping jobs by the field instead of halfway through the field. Let's get the loading wagon attached. I think Artemus attached off without grabbing our old rake. That's alright, we can take it to be sold later on. So with our forage wagon ready, we are just gonna wait for a minute until he gets back. And then it's on to the windrowing and collecting. Now we are dropping it into our biomass plant, like I said. And that should get us some nice profits. just the last of the straw being picked up. We have quite the mountain over there as our BJ ran out of space. Let's take a look here in our silo. We have 18,000 liters of oats. That's pretty good. And 6,800 liters of the canola. So we are in pretty good shape. That's not bad from our fields. And that should keep us going, expanding fields and getting more in. Now we were gonna get our silage into the BJ as well. So let's just head over here and take a look at this mountain. That is quite something. And I think Artemus just had a small patch left. So he'll get that as well. We were planning on getting our silage in as well. And I do wonder if we have space for it or if it's the same input. So it looks like the silage is categorized differently. So we should be able to get our silage in. And we have 65,000. I think that's perfect. That's gonna just about fill up our biogas plant. So we will wait for Artemus to bring back the rest of the straw, and then we'll go ahead and try to get the silage in as well. So there we go. Next step is getting the silage collected into our forage wagon here. Now that should go a bit better than when we had the small one just on the ground over there. Nice, this one's much flatter and it's spread over a larger area. So we should easily be able to get this picked up and dropped into our biogas plant. So we are gonna go ahead, get that done, and I'll see you then. That's all our silage in, except for this small scrap in the bucket still. I had to go grab the bucket to remove the covering. That's all done. We managed to get the rest in without any fuzz using the loading wagon. So very successful attempt here at getting the silage in. Now that's all we're gonna have time for today. So it is time to call it here. Yes, that's it for today. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below if you have any tips, tricks or suggestions. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to check out Artemus' channel down in the description. We will see you next time as we continue to conquer the frontier.